Hi. Okay, I had Claudia up here, but she froze, and it was kind of fun. Oops, I'm echoing again. I'm gonna go ahead and get going. So, hi everybody. Oh wait, now she disappeared. Wait, there she's back. Okay, stay there, Claudia. I'm gonna bring you up in a second. So yeah, tonight I'm gonna chat and interview Claudia from Her Soul Vacation, and the link is pinned to the top of the chat. It should be so. So I'm not gonna mess around anymore. Hello, you're back. What happened?
Hi. Hi.
You froze.
I don't know. I don't know what happened. I
Okay.
never know what happens.
I mean, I don't
Hi,
usually either.
Mike. Hi, Mike. I see the mic is here.
Yeah, my lives got smaller, but I'm hoping they'll go back up because I stopped going live as often. I was going live once a
Uh-huh.
week, and so I was kind of stressed out last year this time. So I stopped going live all the time, and I wasn't hanging around the same YouTube people. So like my circle got a little smaller, and so yeah, I'm a littler channel than you. Well,
But
when did you get to 1,000? You just recently got
yes,
1,000.
maybe a month ago, and it sucks because, like you, I have been going through, a lot of external issues. Nothing that comes within me is stuff that comes from outside. So because of that, I haven't been able to celebrate Camp Camp Gory One. Hi, hello,
That's Linda. Hello.
hi, Linda. So yeah, maybe a month ago I reached 1,000 subscribers, and I wanted to do something special, to as a thank you. But oh, I'm waiting for the storm to calm down.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah,
what I had to do.
yeah,
Let's see if I said hi to everybody here. So we said hi to Mike was first. You beat
yeah. My
Anthony.
here.
Yeah, that's one of your followers. He beat Anthony. Anthony Simone is usually first at my live. One of my
Hey, and
moderators.
there is Anthony Simone. Hey,
Mhm.
Red.
Yes, and then Linda just came in. Um, yeah, and then people usually get in here late. But
Whenever,
anyway, okay.
whenever it's late at night, so whatever works is fine, right?
Hello. Yeah, it's late on the East Coast.
Hi.
My,
Oh
my
yeah, it's 3 hours, isn't it? Don't we have a three
yeah,
hour
it's
difference? Yeah.
10 p.m. on the East Coast, so it's kind of late for them. I'm drinking this tea that I got. It's really good.
Yum. Oh yeah, I'm familiar with that brand.
Yeah, it's caffeine free. I don't need any caffeine. Just got the
Uh,
nose. Okay, good.
I love your hairstyle. How long have you had that?
Since my 30th wedding anniversary.
Really?
Since
So you're
2016.
so you're okay. That wasn't a style yet, was it?
Hmm?
That hairstyle, you're a trendsetter because that hairstyle became popular after 2016, didn't it?
I saw it on, I actually found it on Pinterest, and the girl was like this.
Oh,
I was like, I can't go around like this.
yes, yes, you can. Why
I
not?
had it really, really short. So my ex didn't like my hair short, so I couldn't have it short. I couldn't do it any other color. Not that I wanted to, but he wouldn't let me. um, he wouldn't let me have it. He didn't like it an unnatural when I started dyeing it because I got a little white. He didn't like me dyeing it unnatural red, like he wanted it my original red. And so since we were split up, I started to do things that I could do since I was
Is it
free.
you or
And
is
so
it
my hair
your
got
boss?
shorter. Yeah. So my hair got shorter and, like sometimes a brighter red. And, yeah.
Are,
But we're supposed to be talking about you, Claudia. So when did you start on this journey? Like we're about the same age. Like I feel like we have a lot in
yeah,
common.
I'm gonna be
Um,
55 in February.
yeah,
I'm gonna be
yeah. I'm
55.
50. I just turned 56 in
Yeah,
October.
and
So,
for me, I have been married. I have been married. I have been married many times.
okay.
Too many. And so you understand, you learn patterns, and you kind of, I was 16 years old the first time, so I feel like I learned my way around life, stumble
Hmm.
on the same rocks in the same stone time and time again. I'm a slow
Mm.
learner because too young. So the third time, with the last time,
Oh,
I
Lindy's
kind of,
here.
can you hear me?
Hi,
Hi,
yeah, I
Lynn.
can hear you. Hi, Lindy. I was just say hi to Lindy. Hi, Timmy Ray, and hi. This is
Oh.
ZZTV. I'm sorry. Go on.
So anyway, I this time I learned to prepare. I said, okay, what would I do if I get a divorce? Where would I live? What would my life be? And since I started so young in my life, my children were already adults, so I didn't have any more children at home. And I didn't know about RVs because I'm from Chile. In Chile, we don't have. At that time, we didn't have motorhomes. People can barely have a home, let alone
Oh,
a
wow.
motorhome. So when I am an interior designer, I have a bachelor's degree in interior design. So
Wow.
imagine my impact when I entered the first motorhome. Like, I could not believe that you could have everything in such a small space. And that is when my what is the lamp, the light bulb come on. And I
Yeah.
said, aha, I must do that. So uh,
Hi, Ronald.
hi, Claudia. Hello, Renee. Claudia, blessing from Iowa. Hi, Ronald. Hi, Iowa. Wow, it must be cold there too. So anyway, when I started my last marriage was taking a dive. I started looking. I actually had a couple of vans before, and then because I have grandchildren, and I thought, I'm gonna have fun with my grandchildren, so I'm gonna get something a little
Yeah.
bit bigger. So that's when I sold the van. The last van I had, it was a pleasure way, and I got a Class C at 22 feet, not much bigger because the camper van was 19 feet long, and their V
Mm-hmm.
is 22, but it's much wider, their V. So I love that because I can still fit in a regular parking spot, but it's much wider than
Mm-hmm.
the van. The vans are very narrow. So anyway, I got the Class C like 2 years before my divorce, and I started traveling to see my children in Utah because I have two kids here in Utah. So that's when I started. In 2019 is when I took a trip to Chile by myself, and that's when I said, you know what, this is it. When I get back, I'm just gonna move on, and things weren't getting any better. So I said, I have no time to waste. I turned 50. I was like, okay, he and I went to
Mm.
Hawaii for my 50 years, my 50th birthday. And he stood me up at the bar on my birthday.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
He turned
I
around.
spent my 50th birthday alone at the
Oh,
fair in Georgia,
to me,
all
to
by
me,
myself, my 50th birthday. And
I
I'm
said,
all by myself at the Georgia National Fair.
yeah, to me, that was it.
It
I said,
was
I,
depressing.
if this goes
Oh,
down,
Lori's here
that's it.
too.
You know,
Hey, Lori, I didn't see you sneak in here.
keeping up with Colorado. I like that. Yeah. So anyway, to me that was it, and I said, I have no more time to waste because you never know when you're gonna die. And I realized that I didn't know all this. I didn't need all the stuff that I had. And like right now, I have a garage full of clothes that I will never wear. You know, I don't have the life
I
to wear
got rid
all
of
that.
all my clothes. Now I'm
Yeah.
buying more since I'm
Oh,
settled here for a
see,
little bit in Denver.
for me, it was an obsession. So for me, it was it was therapy that, you know, I couldn't do that anymore. You're too young to be a grandmother.
Let's address
I,
some of these comments. You're
I
too
have,
young to be a grandmother, Lindy
I have
says.
six grandkids.
Wow, you have six. I just got my first grandbaby,
Oh,
my
congratulations.
26-year-old.
I love it.
I
And I have all colors. I have blondes and blue eyes and black. I
oh
love it.
wow,
Love it.
wow.
I have a
My
rainbow
first
and a
grandbaby
rainbow.
has red hair. She has red
Oh,
hair. My
so
very first grandbaby.
I love it. I love it. That's the best part, and they love me, and it's just great. You know.
Oh yeah, I couldn't
Yeah.
wait to be a grandmother. I can't
Yeah.
believe. And then Linda
I'll
says,
help you redecorate it. I'm
yeah,
actually in
she
the
needs her
process.
RV
Yeah,
redecorated.
I'm in the process of remodeling mine. And you know, that's something that I wanna offer free consultations to everybody who wants a consult
Hello, Patty. Do you
from
know Patty?
LA. Oh, is that Patty? That's my girl, Patty. Yes. Do you know
Yeah. Hey,
Patty?
Patty.
Do you know Patty
Welcome.
Beth?
No, no, no,
Yeah,
I
she's
don't.
my girl. She's my girl. Hi, Patty. Oh, so sweet. I haven't met her in person, but we chat a lot.
Yeah, I want to interview Lindy coming up next. Lindy's retired from the army,
Oh, nice.
and she was like when she was in the army, like she doesn't even look her age. She was in the army like when we were born.
Oh, wow.
Lindy. So
Wow. I would
when
love
am I
to
going to
meet.
interview you, Lindy? Next
Oh, I would love
Monday?
to meet
Or
her.
yeah, we need to
And you
get
know what?
we need to
Yes,
talk about that.
I do not mind being alone. Actually, my
Yeah.
ex-husband, my last ex-husband, we're still friends. He has actually visited me during my nomadic lifestyle, and he wants me back, but I don't want to go back. I can't go back. I feel like I
You
tell
only go
people,
forward, as someone said
no,
about
you know,
going
you know
back.
what,
I only go forward.
you know what I tell people? I tell people I am broken and I don't want to fix myself. I don't want to spend the energy now in this at this stage in my life to continue to try to fix my life to myself. Like I know I'm broken. I have, you know, it's okay. It's okay. I want to spend my
Let's
energy.
see.
Yeah, I stay free. I want to stay free. Yes. I
Uh-huh.
love it. I'm not the kind of woman that needs a man to feel complete, or I don't have
Yeah.
a problem being alone. I love being
Yeah.
alone. Actually, people have
I'm
heard so much that I avoid people. I rather be alone than surrounded with a lot of people, and I realize that it's because
yeah.
they're hurt, you know, like you realize you need to
Yeah.
run away from that.
I'm like feel like I hate to say that though. We should say it a different way.
No,
Broken,
no, no,
broken that
no for me. No,
yeah.
I wanna be so frank, and I wanna be so raw,
Mm-hmm.
and let people deal with that. If that's like too much, no, I am broken. I realize that.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I haven't been with anyone
Yeah.
in a very long time, because I feel like I don't want the proximity of people. And I know it's an issue, but I will worry about it later. It doesn't bother me, you know, because I don't need a
Yeah.
relationship. It will only affect me if I'm in a relationship.
Yeah.
Since I don't need a
I know what
relationship,
you mean.
because
I
I'm
just
getting
finally
love from
realized
my
that
grandkids. Huh?
I need to be single. I just realized that, I knew I was broken. I knew that. But everybody else is broken too. Here's the news
And
for
it's
you.
fine. It's fine. It's
Everybody else is too.
okay. It's okay. I can love somebody who's broken. You know, we can
Yeah.
understand each other. But don't
It's just
escape,
complicated.
and do not escape a reality, you know. Like for me, like the way that I'm leaving my hair gray and all of this is accepting, like like breaking the societal barriers that I grew up with. Like, oh, I have to color my hair so somebody else can think that I'm presentable. No, why? Who says that gray is ugly? You know, like I want to be accepted the way I am, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand what you're saying completely because you get stereotype. You get
Yeah.
put in this, but that's why like I would watch this other YouTuber and she would do this and she did some of her videos without makeup, and it's just like if I don't have
Yeah.
makeup on, I'm just doing videoing my life. So sometimes I do, videos and don't,
And
have
when
makeup.
I'm working, when I do my videos about fixing my review, I don't give a
Chopping the wood. I saw the
yeah,
wood.
I
Chopping
don't
the
care.
wood.
I'm working.
You go, girl. Oh my gosh.
But I wanna
That's a
look
good workout.
it is okay. Like there are moments that I'm gonna be looking like that. There are moments that I want to put makeup on. It's
Yeah,
everything okay.
exactly. Me
For
too.
me, everything is okay.
And
If
like
you're happy and
do a
you're
live, I have fun putting my wigs on.
yeah, play. It's
So,
playtime. Don't judge one another,
mhm.
especially as women support each other more.
Yeah, Lenisa's been single for almost 50 years and
Oh,
loving it. Never
yeah,
lonely, just content. Yeah.
yes,
I'm
yeah.
finally, it's taken me a while because we've been separated since 2014, been divorced since 2018, but I'm finally getting to the place
Moving
like
on.
I'm going to be okay. I'm okay single for right now.
And,
But I
and by the
do
way,
eventually want to
but
find
it doesn't
someone.
mean that I don't love men. I love men. I'm still gonna be with men. It doesn't mean that I am a man hater. No, it means that
Yeah.
right now I am not good to be in a relationship. That's all that I'm saying. But I'm still attracted to men. I still wanna meet
Yeah.
someone interesting. I still wanna go out. I still wanna get my
Mhm.
phone. Whatever. Like I'm a woman. I'm still a woman. I just don't want to be in the relationships that I used to have. I don't want to be committed. I don't want to be married. I don't want to be in a long-term relationship. I just want to take care of other things that I need to take care of right now.
Mhm.
You know, is that bad? No,
No,
it's not
it's
bad.
not. It's
It's not.
healthy. It was unhealthy when I kept
She's gonna do the
thinking I need.
Patty love the cat in wood video. Thank you, Patty. She's cute.
Yeah, now that we're all encouraging them.
Watch our world. That's right.
You'll be lucky to see me in makeup. Getting better though.
To me, it's whatever. You know.
Mhm.
To each their own. Is that what they say, right?
Oh, and Linda says all hers are without makeup. All my videos are without makeup.
Everything is good.
I always say a person can be miserable or happy being single. Don't need somebody to make us
That's
miserable.
right. I can do it all myself by myself.
Yes, exactly.
I don't need help getting myself miserable.
Oh my goodness.
That is so true.
Be yourself. Yeah, that's right, Timmy Ray.
Yourself. Yeah, always. I don't want to be anyone else. I just
Yeah, yeah. I'm real big on my channel on being authentic too, and that's why I left that group I was in because I was just like I can't do that because I felt like so many of them were fake, and I felt like I have to be something fake. They want me to be something that I'm not. They want me to be
who are
fake.
who are they?
Just a group. Some
Oh,
people know the group that I was in. The group.
when
Yeah.
when it comes to this YouTube thing, I promise myself that I I do a lot of research, and everything that I have done, I started from scratch. Everything
You don't. You do a
and,
lot of
and no,
stuff.
but
I've been looking
but
at
but
everything.
also there's so many young people and so many videos telling you how you should do your YouTube channel. And for me, I said I cannot do that. I cannot follow the algorithm. I cannot buy subscribers.
Yeah.
And I cannot be fake. I
I'm
cannot
not
do
gonna
any of that.
ask
No.
someone to
So
watch my playlist. I mean,
yeah,
that's to
so
me, that's
whatever
like
long it takes to
silly.
grow is whatever long it takes to grow.
Yeah,
Because I need to be
organically.
myself. I need to be myself.
Hmm.
I don't want to grow. It's like
Yeah,
lying. It is like lying. It's too much work.
yeah. That's what I feel like. It's like lying.
Yeah, no,
It's
no,
like lying.
because I meet people on the street. I meet people. I have met people in person. I have met subscribers in person. You cannot be fake.
We just
Ah,
got started. Don't go
yeah,
away.
don't go here. Are you falling asleep? Wait for the dancing. There's some Latin dancing coming up.
Oh, that'd be you. That's on you.
Yeah,
You're going to teach me?
I'll teach you some
Uh,
steps. There is so much that I don't share. Like I wanna read this. Even in the nomad life, there are undesirables that you have to watch out for. There's always someone in a group that wants to. Yeah. So I laugh at that. You know, I laugh at those that sometimes somebody was making fun of me on one of my videos, and he was saying, "Oh, such a cry hippie or whatever," and I loved it. I said, "That sounds so cute. I love it." So he called me a cry hippie, and I loved it. And then I was starting interacting with him. Like it doesn't hurt me anymore. I feel like I'm too. I have gone through so much that that kind of stuff cannot hurt me. You know, I had to let them be angry if they want to be angry.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You are the
Oh.
only one who can make
My,
yourself
my
happy.
only partner died at 37 with divorce. Oh, mm, oh. I understand. I understand.
Lori says she'll dance.
Yeah. See, that's awesome. Yeah. So yeah, I have grown in YouTube very slowly because of that. Because I didn't want to stress out over it. I didn't want to be like a stressful thing. I want to enjoy. I want it to be natural and
Yeah.
about me
Hmm.
succeeding at healing my soul and showing others, especially women, that we can do it and we can do it alone. That's
Yeah.
the purpose. Like that's the purpose. Because when I was alone and I was desperate and I was being stabbed and beaten because I have gone through a lot of abuse, I wanted to hear options. You know, I wanted to know, and I didn't know anything. So now I want to tell people what options there are.
Oh, don't I know it, Linda? Don't I know it? Takes one person to spread hate and a group of dummies to follow. Don't I know it? Don't I know it? We're not. We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. Um, who's this? Do you know this person? They like your red dress, but is it a
Say,
dress?
no, it's just a short for red, in honor of red. Thank.
Oh, Patty. Well, I still consider myself a nomad. I'm going to go to courtside in January, but I traveled in my RV for a year. I left where I was living for 32 years, where I raised my children in Georgia. I left there in 2020, and I went up to a friend's who she had moved to the St. Louis area, and I bought my RV up there, and I left in my RV in the middle of downsizing. I was downsizing in 2020, preparing my plan to get out of Georgia and get an RV and travel around, and the pandemic hit. And I was like, I started to go because I had been in a deep depression in 2019 because of things that were going on after my divorce fallout and stuff, and things with my kids, and I was so depressed. And then I had this plan, and I was on the mend, and I was getting counseling, I was getting therapy and stuff, and I started to get depressed again. But I don't know. I'm just gonna try, and I still did, and I sold my house in August. I left Georgia in September. I fit everything I owned. I got rid of so much stuff. I got fit everything I owned in my car because I decided to buy my RV up by my friend in Illinois. And I bought my RV up there. And then I left in it in November 2020. And I came here to Denver first to see my son. And then I went to California, and I was out by my brother's and parked on his property for a while. I went up to Oregon. I went New Mexico. I went back to Denver. Went back to St. Louis area. I went to the East Coast, Tennessee, Georgia. The last place I went was Graceland, and then I came back to the St. Louis area, and a year ago was when I started having the YouTube problems, and I almost quit YouTube. Because like you, I wanted it to be fun, you know. I didn't want to stress out about it, and I wasn't even serious about it, you know. So yeah, I was for a year. I was traveling around I was living in my RV mostly. Sometimes I was at my friend's house because I was watching her dog when she was away for work and stuff and traveling. But yeah, I did it for a year, and now I got a RAV hybrid Toyota 2020, and I might get a little trailer that I can tow with it.
Yeah.
I'm wanting to go to Quartzsite in January.
Yeah, I fit in my Jeep to sleep in it, so I want to take off in the Jeep. Like, why
I
not?
love the
Like,
Jeep. I
I
saw the Jeep. Yeah.
I realized how little we need. I just need a place to sleep
Yeah, really.
and a battery to plug my stuff, and I have a little coffee, like everything tiny, and I can take off for a few days in the Jeep. Like, why not?
Uh-huh.
I don't see the comments that you see, Mr. Timmy. Stop looking and wait for it. It will find you.
Yeah. That's what I'm a bit, you know, I'm not saying never. I wouldn't say never. I still, and I do like, I feel like you have to, well, I don't, I don't know if I get this because of my haircut. I think a lot. I get stereotyped and people think that I'm gay, but I still like men. So, but you know, it doesn't really bother me. They used to think me and my friend in St. Louis area were a couple, but we're not a couple. We're just friends. We're both both heterosexual.
Have you dated, or are you
Oh,
open
I
to dating?
oh gosh, it's a mess. It's all on my channel.
Oh, okay.
I got involved with a man that was staying at my Airbnb in 2018. And it was the very month that I had my divorce here, what do you call it?
Oh yeah.
My divorce hearing, divorce.
Hearing.
Yeah. And it finally, my divorce wasn't, you know, I wasn't even divorced yet, but I got involved with him. And I told the story when Box Van D interviewed me in January, early January. And I told the story on there. But yeah, I got involved with him, but you know, realized that he just wanted a green card. I thought
Mm,
there was something, you know, but I've been
wow.
very lonely.
I have been offered that too. Like, I am a citizen, and I came as a citizen in 1995 because I was married to a gringo. But I remember one time a few years ago, somebody like wanted to marry me for that. I was like, no way. Why would I want to do that? It's like the money is not even worth it. Old car junkie. That's cute. That's a cute name.
Yeah, that's Teddy. Hello,
Teddy,
Teddy. Yeah, his name is Teddy. I won't forget that name. That's my oldest son's name.
you are good. You're good at remembering people.
Yes, I do have an IG. Oh, it's
That's great. Have a
past.
Instagram or YouTube. Yeah, of course.
Um, oh yeah, I was gonna show. I can pull up your Instagram pictures. But yeah, I have my links are on my YouTube page. But you guys want to look at some of Claudia's? Can we look at some of your pictures? You have some good pictures.
People said no.
Sometimes we have to be careful. Yeah. I really don't.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
sorry. I'm not going to be, I don't care who
Yeah, right.
we,
Here's what? Do we have
I'm
bots
not
here?
going to be, no, I'm not going to live like that, Linda. What was there something? Okay, so hit you up when I'm in courtside. And Patty's going to be in courtside.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to courtside, Claudia?
No, I am tied up with my son deal here.
Mhm.
I can't go anywhere really. I mean, I'm gonna camp around here in Utah, but I can't make long trips because I'm here to gain him back.
Mm. Yeah. So
Red.
yeah, your
Oh,
son.
that's red dress. Also have an idea. You do. Is that me?
Yeah, he thinks your shirt is a dress.
Yes, I do. It's at her
I'm
soul.
going to show it to you.
Yeah,
Okay, you said you didn't mind. Okay.
yeah. Please do. It's the same name on my channel, Her Soul Vacation. Sometimes I have to say very slowly because with my accent, people don't understand.
Can you see that? Did I click on the right thing?
I see you.
Okay.
I don't know.
Window. Wait.
Let's see. I'm gonna click on more. What do I see on more? Comments. Oh, now I can see the comments if I don't see myself. And now I see. Oh, I'm new to this.
Trying to. So it won't. Okay, there we go.
The king, Mr. Red, Miss Red, thank you for bringing her to you. Oh,
Okay, can you see
I
that now? I'm
the
looking
link.
on my TV. Yeah, okay. This
Huh?
this is Claudia's Instagram. There's the snow. You got snow too. We got
Oh
snow.
yeah, we had a snow a couple of days ago. For the
Did it
first time,
melt?
it came early. That's my son. It came
Yeah.
earlier this year.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm in Denver because this is your Halloween.
Halloween.
That's cute. But these pictures are so beautiful.
Oh my gosh, and being
Colors
there,
are so
Red.
beautiful.
Oh, being in the presence of that is amazing. I never
Yeah.
seen something like that. I seen in pictures and I didn't believe them until I was there.
You were at, where is this at?
This is in Utah, here in Utah.
Okay.
That near
Lake
Provo.
Canyon Trailhead says.
Yeah, that one is near Provo.
And this one's
Oh,
pretty.
that is so good. That's a Provo River. That's my son there. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there is just
That is a
gorgeous around here.
good
So
picture
gorgeous.
of you.
Oh, that's when I did the thing for the contest that I am in for the competition.
Oh yeah. How did you do?
I made it through. Now I made it through the three cats, and now it's getting hotter. So
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Yeah, I voted for you. And this is your
that's
daughter's.
my daughter. Yeah, that's my daughter here. Yeah,
Yeah.
my
So how
young.
many kids do you have?
I I had five. I have one
Oh,
more
you
coming.
have 5 kids also.
Oh, you
That
did
is
too?
another thing we have in common. I have 5 kids.
Wow. Oh,
Yeah.
one of them is in heaven, and the other four are three daughters and a son.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, whoops.
Yeah,
Let me go back.
thank
I
you.
can't go away from this because then it goes out. Yeah, this is the one I stole off of Facebook
Yeah,
for the
that's
thumbnail.
good. That's good. That's good.
That's a good one. But all of the pictures of you are good. This is really pretty too.
Thank you. Yeah. That's in Arizona. I discovered Arizona is so underrated. Arizona is so beautiful.
Okay, let's go down.
Yeah, we can.
Oh, yes, that's really pretty. That's
Yeah.
Bryce. Yeah, we've been there. It's been a while ago.
So, Red, from Georgia, you left to the West Coast, huh? And you,
Yeah,
wow. Have you
I'm
been
from
before?
California.
Oh, you are from California.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm from California and
how
have
did you end
family.
up in Georgia?
And my family, so I'm the youngest of seven. And when I
Wow.
was 12, we moved from the San Fernando Valley in California um, to Boca Raton, Florida.
Oh, wow. You've been around, huh?
Yeah, yeah. And that's where I met my husband. We were married for 30 years.
30 years. Wow.
Yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
You don't have to give me any details, but it always surprised me because I never made it with anyone over 7 years. Or, you know, um, so 30 years, what happens? After 30 years, you would think you're like,
Yeah.
know each other so
Some people
well.
thought it was just always difficult and we just didn't believe in divorce. And my parents
Oh,
stayed
okay.
together. They had difficulties and they stayed together.
Okay, okay.
But
So it wasn't that there was love and passion, it was just commitment. So
yeah, we were
now
committed.
you divorce. Okay.
Yeah, and I think in any long
Yeah.
marriage,
Oh yeah.
that's what it is. It is commitment
Too
because
much
you
impact.
always have ups and downs, and yeah, we had
Sure.
we had some good times, but he was very manipulative and controlling, and uh, he has lots of narcissistic, I'll say characteristics. No, I can't diagnose anybody, but yeah, and just doesn't tell the truth. He has
Oh, yeah.
alcohol problem, but he was a good provider, and he just wanted to be friends with the kids. Like he was very rough, very, I would say even abusive to some of the kids.
Oh,
And
wow.
I didn't see it that way when it was happening.
Wow.
And I have guilt over that. But so I have guilt over that. But and then when the kids grew up, he wanted to be their, buddy old pal. And then I feel like he badmouthed me a lot to the kids.
Oh, that's not good. It's never good.
And yeah, and so and my oldest two thought that we were going to always be together, and they wanted that security of mom and dad being together. And so I feel like they were kind of angry about the divorce. So it's been a little rough.
Yeah. 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 One thing, I think I want to make a video about this because maybe it's not a popular thing, but I think it's important. For me, my channel is something that my great great grandkids someday will gonna care. My kids right now may not care, but it's something that is gonna be there forever. So I also
Mhm.
wanna, tell more about who I was, because in this country I am the matriarch of my family. Like there's no one older than me in this country. I am the
Mhm.
only one. So for the generations to come, we usually want to know where we come from. So one of the things that I have discovered during my nomadic lifestyle, being alone for so long, yeah, because my hair and the dog, we look the same. Um, One of the things that I have discovered during this time is that, most of my life I survived it, and now I'm living my life. But now that I have the time to live, I realize what I did survive. And some of those were hardcore things that at the time I didn't realize they were so bad. Does that make any sense? That I'm realizing now how bad things were.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I've done also, you know, and I realized the things
Like when
in
it's
my own.
happening, you don't realize that
Yeah,
that's news, that is not right or whatever. And then
yes.
because you're surviving the situation. But then when you
Mhm.
have time to realize and think about what you did or what you went through, then you realize, well, that was wrong. That was abuse, you know. And
Yeah,
then you start. So for me, that has been an eye opening in my time alone. Like, wow, the things that happened to me are kind of no wonder. No wonder I'll call myself broken.
yeah. I have a phone.
That's my chocolate grandson.
Oh,
I
so
have one.
cute.
My oldest granddaughter is blonde and blue eyes, and he's my youngest grandchild, and he's the dark one. I love my rainbow of grandkids.
Oh, yeah. And this is you in this picture.
Yeah,
This is you. Okay.
that's
It's
yeah,
like your
that's
daughter looks so much like you. I mean, she
yeah,
looks like your sister.
yeah. That's me too.
And how old is your oldest?
37.
Wow.
Yeah, I was
Wow.
16. I was 16 when
Yeah.
I got pregnant. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had my oldest one. And this is the picture.
yeah,
You
that's from.
look fabulous.
Thank you.
I'm working on. I signed up for kickboxing.
Oh, good,
Uh,
good.
I gained so much weight since my divorce and then COVID. Oh, goodness, it was horrible.
Yeah, for me,
I've always been exercising though, but
yeah,
I need to
yeah.
get
For
back to it.
staying active is like, it's part of my life. Just me remodeling.
Yeah, I was impressed. I saw like all the stuff you were doing, and that's like what I didn't do. I just had other people do stuff.
Yeah, no, I still have a lot to do, but I installed the wood stove myself. I installed my Wi-Fi because
Wow. Yeah,
I
I
told
saw
my
that. That's a video I saw, the Wi-Fi,
yeah,
I think.
and because I love learning. That's another thing they're learning about
Mhm.
myself. I love to learn. I love to learn, and I also realized that I'm cheap. That the way if I can do it, then I want
Yeah,
to do it. I don't want to pay for it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Although I see the
I'm
value of
cheap sometimes, but
yeah. No,
I
I
tend
see
to not be because my ex
my son.
and my ex's family and my parents were sometimes so cheap, my dad, that I recoil at it, but I am still sometimes.
Yeah.
Certain things.
But sometimes I see the value of getting help or even paying for a service to get it done and get it done well.
Yeah. Like I broke things along the way.
Yeah, 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 me too. But you
One thing
learn.
I did is I bent my bumper. I clipped the pole at the gas station and bent
Oh,
my bumper. Like first day out or second day out. I went to Arches. Yeah, that's
mm,
beautiful.
it is so pretty. So
Yeah, I
incredible.
was looking to see if where you are in Provo was on the way. Arches was on the way to Arizona when I went to
Yeah,
Arizona from
yeah.
here.
I think I went on my way back to California when I went to the national parks here in Utah. Yeah. I love Utah. It's just so gorgeous. Have you been to Utah?
Yes, I've been through
Oh,
there a couple times.
you have been
Yeah.
through. Well, if you ever want to come, let me know because it's gorgeous around here. It's just gorgeous.
Yes. I went to Arches. I went to Moab. It was so pretty. That was like when I left Denver in November, then I went to Moab on my way to Flagstaff. I was going to Flagstaff to see. Now I apologize to the chat because I can't
Yeah,
see the
I
chat
was just reading. I wanted to say thank you to a few people. They say sorry for my loss, and I
one.
see the message. Okay, I'm gonna.
This is cute. Let me go back so I can see the
Yeah,
chat. You can
yeah.
you see the chat? Can you see the chat?
I see this chat because I'm on my phone now.
Oh, so you can.
I'm looking from my phone. I'm looking at the chat on the phone.
Okay, let me stop for a second. So I'll say hi to
Okay.
some people. Oh, Lori's here. Hi, Lori.
Hi, Lori. I can relate.
Lori, I interviewed a couple weeks ago.
Oh,
Her
yeah.
channel is Travels for Daniel.
Oh, okay.
And hello, Valerie.
Valerie?
Valerie Hancock Galan. Who else? Lori's watching on Facebook. Okay, so why you don't have your channel name there? Yeah, Lori's watching on Facebook. Okay,
Oh,
that's who
you can
else.
watch on Facebook? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we're live on Facebook too. Hello, Facebook peeps.
Hi,
Um,
Facebook.
but don't
Oh, hi,
forget,
Facebook.
Facebook peeps, to go to our channels on YouTube and subscribe, please. Please. Now, how are you on the watch hours? Did you get your monetization thing yet?
No, no, yeah, no, yeah. That's really hard to get the watch hours.
Yeah.
Um, it's one of the most difficult things. But I'm
You have to
learning
get
some
them within a
tricks,
year.
and I'm learning some tricks though.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not easy. It's not easy to get that. But I'm getting there.
Okay.
Then
Y'all want to keep
adventure.
looking
Wow, a
at
lot
the
of people
pictures?
here. Oh my goodness.
We
Huh?
watched, I
Thank
can
you.
go back and we
Yeah.
can look at the pictures some more.
Oh, I just subscribed to your channel. Oh, is that to me or to Red? Or to both of us? Thank you. Keeping up with Colorado. Lava, awesome van adventure. Nice talking to you, Red and Claudia. Thank you. Have a wonderful week. Talk to you later. Bye, Lind. Is this Lindy's? Lava? Is Lindy?
Yes, Lindy.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah,
learning.
I'm gonna email you, Lindy. Or yeah, because I don't think you're on Facebook.
In Camper Going 1,
That's Linda.
Linda, with the exception of Phoenix, nothing pretty here. Do you mean Arizona?
She's in Phoenix. Linda is,
Oh, okay.
and Lindy's in Northern California.
In Keeping Up with Colorado,
That's
what's
another Lori.
Lori? Thank you, Lori.
I'm
Thank
not
you.
sure where she is,
Okay.
but that's the color. The color. People think it's Colorado, but it's not. It's the red.
So I grew up in Patagonia, so to me the cold doesn't really affect me that much. I
Oh
mean,
wow,
it
it's
kind of
cold,
brings me.
cold there.
It's very. Oh my goodness, I live close to the South Pole, and
Really?
yeah, Chile
Wow.
is the most southern country in the world, and
Wow.
yeah, and Patagonia is close to Antarctica. So
Wow.
yeah,
I didn't know
so
that.
that's what
Learning
I had to
geography here.
install a wood stove because I knew that I would be in very cold weather, you know.
Hmm.
And it kind of brings me memories now of my when I grew as a as a young person. Nashville, they say Nashville is beautiful. Oh,
Yeah, I've been in Nashville many times.
oh, have you?
What's this one? Before you go crazy, go wild. That's cute.
Yeah, but if you do before you go crazy, go. If you do shorts, they don't count for your watch time. They do count for exposure, and because Kim Goer was saying, if you do shorts video, you can get more views, but they don't count for the watch hours. Not yet. They're
Mm.
trying, and YouTube, they're trying to find a way that they will count, but at the moment they don't count for the watch for the monetization. They don't count. I was doing shorts, and that's when I stopped doing shorts because it
I
wasn't
do.
helping.
I do a lot
It's
of
good for
short.
exposure. It's good for
I would.
exposure because find you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Phoenix is not pretty.
Oh, that's a
Somebody
beautiful. I
told me
didn't
this.
go up
Oh,
far north.
someone.
I don't.
Okay,
Huh?
where where are you, Claudia? I right now I'm in Utah. I'm in Utah. I'm gonna spend the winter or whatever long I have to spend here to. I'm trying to rescue them.
So is your son in a home that he doesn't like or something?
Yeah, the story goes. It's a very traumatic. It's a very devastating story because when I came to the United States, I didn't speak English. And I came with my two daughters, and I came to a very, very abusive situation. And I learned English, I got my college degree and everything. But my divorce, my husband, he has some money, and he promised me that he would destroy me. And he did. He won the
Wow.
children, he won everything, and because on paper he was making six-figure salary, I was sending the kids to after school programs. I was working, I was going to school. I was traveling, and I couldn't afford an attorney, and I was speaking broken English in front of the judge. Imagine that. I was
Mm.
easy. It was easy for him to get the kids. And I never knew, like I thought, that's not gonna happen in the United States. In the United States, things don't those things don't happen. I'm like, yeah,
Mm.
they do happen. Horrible things happen
Wow.
because,
Yes,
like,
they
people
do.
people have told me we have a legal system. We don't have a justice system. We have a legal system, and it's
Yeah.
broken. It's broken, and
Mm-hmm.
so many cases in family fall through the cracks because it's an overwhelmed system. So anyway, in this
Mm-hmm.
overwhelmed system, this person gets the children, and when my son turns 18, he sends him to a group home, and he
Oh,
doesn't want them, and he's being neglected. So I'm here to fight for him. So
that's good. That's
that,
good.
yeah, because I can't live my own life when my son is saying, "Mom, please pick me up. Mom, I want to be with you. Mom, can you come over?" I can have.
Um,
I'm not having fun when I'm hearing my son calling
yeah.
me and being neglected, a disabled person. That's abusive. It breaks my
Mhm.
heart.
Yeah.
Anyway, I chose to have him. I We were going to abort him.
Wow. Yeah, because they can do tests
We
that can
we
detect
found
it.
out. Yeah, we found out with an amniocentesis when I was 6 months pregnant, and
Hmm.
he told me that it was up to me. But anyway, I couldn't follow through, and I canceled the abortion, and then he left the marriage. And then he
Oh,
takes the kids away
really?
from me. But
Wow,
anyway,
that's
I'm
not
back.
good.
I'm back. And I'm gonna get my son. I am gonna get my son. I know I will. He deserves a better life. He deserves all the beauty that I have seen.
Mm-hmm.
And he will get there. It's difficult. It's difficult when you're in the legal system.
Yeah.
Patty's going to bed. There goes Patty. Was going to meet you, right, Claudia? Let's plan to meet. Yes, have a wonderful. Sleep well, Patty. Thank you so much for joining.
Mm-hmm.
How my son is 20, and they treat him like he's 20. They treat him like a little boy. He's going to turn 21 in January, and he has rights. And I have video calls when he's crying, asking me to pick him up, when he's crying, telling me how miserable he is. So all of this is coming to the judge very, very soon, because this cannot go on. He deserves so much more.
Yeah. Well, we'll be praying about that. That's a good
Yeah,
picture. That's cute.
my son has Down syndrome, and I did apply for guardianship, and so did his father. But because his father had legal custody before, they gave him the guardianship, and
Mm-hmm.
I didn't fulfill the burden of to show that the father would be a bad guardian. But now it has been 2 years, and I've been collecting evidence, and I'm ready, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
ready. I have an attorney now. So
That's good. Yeah,
yeah,
it's
it's
important to find a
nice.
good attorney. I wasn't careful when I picked my first divorce attorney, and I got a shady attorney, and she didn't even put alimony in my paperwork.
Wow.
And
After
like
30,
my yeah, after 30 years. And my ex wanted me to stay home with the kids too. He wasn't, it's part of the
he wouldn't let you work. Yeah,
controlling. Yeah, he didn't
yeah.
want me to
There's
work. And then
yeah,
at the end, he switches it up and says like, "Oh,
yeah,
she won't get a job. She won't
yeah,
work."
yeah.
And
I know the game. I know the game.
it's
Yeah.
ridiculous. That's,
Yeah, I we are Camper going. Is that Linda or Lori? Camper going.
Linda.
Linda.
So
Yes, Linda. Yes, we're doing. I am doing all of that. I'm bringing my evidence to the judge. I have an attorney. My attorney believed that this time I am in much better shape than I was 2 years ago, and the father also has failed to report to the court. No reports. I did that drawing.
you did
um,
that drawing? That's
yeah,
good.
thank you. And so anyway, yeah, everything is gonna come to light soon. Everything is gonna come to light soon. I'm gonna
That's
get my
good.
son.
Awesome. That's
And
awesome.
my plan is to buy land and for us to develop the land and to show him how to work the land, to
Yeah.
show him to teach him skills, you know.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
I know he will learn because he's very capable. He can read, he can do math. He's very capable, but he's not being stimulated. You know what I mean? People with disabilities or people with Down syndrome, they need to be stimulated. You have to show them they can do everything, but you have to show them.
Yeah.
So I can do that, and I will do that. And we're gonna have so much fun together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's great.
yeah,
Well, there's another good picture of him.
yeah. He's such a good boy. He's a young man now. He's gonna be 21. You know,
Wow.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's
come
the
on,
same age
it's
as
time.
my youngest just turned 21 in
Wow.
January.
So you have 5 children too?
Yes, I do.
Boy, and how many boys? How many girls?
Two boys and three girls. Let me come down for a second so I can see the chat.
Oh,
Yeah,
there you.
three three girls and two boys.
Yes. Um. So yes, Linda, you right. Oh, wow, those are so beautiful.
Um,
Oh,
Sarah's the
wow,
oldest, and then Teddy, there in Georgia, and then Ian is the one that's here in Denver, and then Lydia joined the Air Force. She's in Texas, um,
wow,
and Claire's in Philadelphia. She's married and had my first grandbaby in April.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
so did you get to visit your grandkid?
I'm going to next month. I was going to go because they just bought a house. They just bought a house, but they had a problem with it. And then I got COVID too last month. Yeah, last, in October after I went to St. Louis for a conference. I got,
Uh-huh.
and also their house was not ready because she wanted me to come when they got in their house, but it was delayed because they had a plumbing problem that was
Mm.
quite extensive, I guess. And so so I decided to go, but I decided not to go this month and wait and go after Thanksgiving. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay. Where are you
my
going?
plane
When are you going?
tickets.
With your son,
Philadelphia.
are you going
Hmm?
Thanksgiving with your son?
Am I staying? Oh, when I go, when I go see my grandbaby, it's my daughter. My daughter.
But are you going to spend Thanksgiving with your son in
Yeah,
Colorado? And then,
yeah,
oh,
here in Colorado.
okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I told him he came over, got some food. He came over to see me the other night, and I said, I got a turkey roast to do. I got a turkey breast instead of a big turkey.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
me and him, and maybe I don't know if his so him and his best friend moved here from Georgia. His best friend from grade school.
Wow.
He moved here first, and Ian had graduated the University of Georgia, and he had a job in Atlanta for a while, and he had a girlfriend, but him and his girlfriend broke up. I think he got laid off his job too, but he was working at an insurance company in Atlanta. He came back home by his dad and I, and worked and saved up some money, and moved here to Colorado too. His friend had moved here the year before. So I think that was 2019, the beginning of 2019, I think.
So
And
what made you sell your RV? Like why you chose to
it was
stop?
really big. Um, it was 31 feet.
Oh, that's big. That's too
And
big.
I was I was getting stressed out about things, YouTube things, and
Oh,
also I was having more anxiety, and I didn't really have any time to write. I was always like, I didn't plan very far ahead or very well, and I stayed at a lot of campgrounds where I had to pay, and I just found I didn't stay anywhere very long. I was moving around a lot when I was moving around, and I wasn't having time to write. I was stressed out, and I was like, I think I want something smaller, and I didn't think I wanted to live in it, be in it full time. I wanted to be part time. So, um, so I decided to sell it. It was a long. It took me a while. It took me a while to decide. I was stressed out about the YouTube things. The YouTube bully, I call him.
yeah.
I was stressed out about that, and so October, I was kind of already a little bit, I was already anxious and stressed out and stressing in October when I went back to Georgia, and it wasn't really time for me to go back to Georgia, and things didn't go well with my kids, and I got locked out of my RV, which was stressful.
Mm-hmm.
Things kept breaking. My potty was leaking. My potty was leaking.
Wow.
Got locked out of my RV in Georgia. Other stressful things happened in Georgia. And I went back to St. Louis, and I just hung around there at my friends for 7 months, um, and I actually sold my RV on Mother's Day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, on Mother's Day.
Wow.
And then I bought my RAV for a hybrid on, I think like the 3rd of June, like early June. And
Mm-hmm.
then I came here. I came here in June. And then I took the RAV and I went to California. I went on a trip, and I went to a YouTube meetup in July. I went to Glorious Life on Wheels meetup.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay. When did they, she's from Julian, isn't she? Julian, California?
Yeah, it was in Julian, the meetup was. Yeah, she's in San Diego.
Oh, yeah.
Carol.
I know of her because that's my area. I'm from San Diego.
Oh,
Um,
really? Okay.
yeah. I have a condo in Escondido. I don't know if you know Escondido. Um,
Mhm.
like it's like 40 minutes from Julian.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
Oh,
Cool.
see, I'm gonna put my channel here. It's her soul
I can put
vacation.
the link in. Well, the
Please,
link
because
is at the top. It should be at the top of the chat.
oh yeah. Did you put
The link is at the top of the chat.
oh it is?
Yep,
Okay.
it is, but I can also put it in the thing.
Thank you, Valerie. Thank you for asking. So sweet.
At the
Travels
top of
for
the chat. Now it's in the
oh
chat.
there it is. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, Linda has. So Linda, you have a special needs child.
Yeah, she
The
does.
judge spoke to my
So she,
daughter and
you
asked
know,
what she wanted.
she's 18, I think. Yeah.
Mhm.
Is Linda Linda, are you a nomad?
She has a house in. She does part time. She has a
Oh,
house in Phoenix. But
oh,
you
oh,
can
that's
answer, Linda. Go ahead. I'm answering for Linda. Sorry.
can you tell who's here?
Yeah,
In the chat?
Lori's
Oh,
still here.
okay.
Thanks. Thanks for subscribing, Lori. Yeah, I did something because I was like, well, duh, I need to do
Thank you,
post
Linda.
my
Thank you for subscribing. She subscribed to my channel.
Lori did.
I
Uh,
was so sad.
I
What were
have
you saying?
1,000 followers on my personal YouTube, Facebook, I mean, and I'm
On your
like,
face.
if I could just get these followers
I know.
to, yeah.
I have like 4,800. I'm like, can you all vote for me one day, please? Or can you all subscribe to my YouTube channel? You know, it's funny.
Oh,
I'm
you
not
have
very
that
good at
many? You have
asking
four
people.
that? How
I
many?
have almost 1,000 in Facebook, but it's so easy on Facebook because you get friends requests a lot.
Yeah. I don't even
So
accept
if they
them.
were all to subscribe to my channel, you know, wouldn't that be nice? And I connect to her YouTube channel.
Thank you,
Mr. Timmy
Tammy.
Ray the King. Claudia's gonna go. Oh, thank you, Mr. Timmy Ray the King. Claudia's got a great YouTube channel and I connect to her. Oh, thank you so much.
Mhm.
If I don't know about you, Red, but I feel so warm when people like I feel so honored. Like maybe I'm becoming a softie as I get older, but I like people watching my stuff or subscribing. It's such an honor. Like, you know, don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Like, I don't take it lightly. Like I really enjoy it.
Mhm.
Oh, Linda has a 26-foot RV. Okay. Lori from Travels for Daniel.
She's her channel is Travels for Daniel.
Oh. You know, I wanted to make some kind of I have learned so much about disabled adults and how they're mistreated in these facilities and how they have, there's a term that's called human rights restrictions. They have human rights restrictions. My son wasn't allowed to watch certain shows, for example, or he's not allowed to do video chats. Like, what the f people? Why do
Yeah,
you treat people like this? Why do you think you are?
it
And
is.
why? Who says that? Like, it
Mm.
bothers me so much, and they mistreat me because I don't have legal right to my son. So they look at me down like I don't like I'm his mother. I'm his mother. I have
Mm.
pictures of my long fingernails and dirty and long hair. Like they don't bathe him. They don't. Oh my gosh, it's just infuriating. Like what the heck? They made me feel that my hygiene standards are too high. Like really, people, you're disgusting.
Mm.
So anyway, I have pictures of everything. I learned in the system that you cannot say anything unless you can prove it. So everything I say, I can prove it, and I will have to prove it. But this cannot go on, you know. Yes. Yeah, and I'm also learning the laws here in Utah because every state is different, when it comes to this
Yeah.
kind of thing. Every state is different. But anyway, I feel sad. I feel sad that this go on. And, I don't want to say much because I don't know, for all I know, my ex is watching, you never know. And I won't be able to say much. But after the case is over, I am going to open my mouth so much. Yeah,
Yeah.
the group homes are disgusting. They're terrible. They just don't care about this. Oh my gosh, if the families only knew what's going on. And you know what else, Brett?
What?
They don't allow these people to leave for too long. Because if they leave, let's say in a visit, like I cannot take my son to Chile for a month because a month is too long, and then the house doesn't get the money from the state. So
Oh.
it's a business.
Hmm.
Yeah. So it has nothing to do with what's best for the person. It's all a freaking
Yeah.
business. Anyway, like I said, after this case is over, I am gonna go public with a lot of stuff.
They're
Yeah,
just a
they are
number.
just a number. It's true. It's true. But my son is my freaking son. So I am gonna
Hmm.
and they every time I complain or say anything, I face a stone wall. They won't even give me his school. I can't even. I offered to volunteer at his school. They rejected me. Like the
Hmm.
discrimination against me is phenomenal. It's like you wouldn't even believe how they have mistreated me.
Hmm.
But again, I'm keeping quiet because I know they want to push my button to try to make me look bad. So I have to
Yeah.
be very, very, you have to keep your composure and do everything legal. And anyway,
Yeah.
I'm going to get my son. I know I'm going to get my son. Because if I don't, you're going to see me in the news. And I'm not kidding. I'm done with this. I'm done. I just cannot. It's not sustainable, the situation. It's not. So
Yeah.
anyway, so
You
you are
probably
going to
will.
court.
Once you get guardianship, I would leave the
Oh
area.
yeah. Oh, I don't want to say anything, but forget it. Once I get guardianship on my son, you don't. Yeah, I don't want to say anything. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, I'm not staying here. I'm not staying here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I'm very good at keeping up with the records and everything. Yeah, it will be. I want to tell the judge, look at my son today, and let's meet in a year, and I'm going to show you a young adult 100% different than what you see today. I know that because I know my son. My son is
Mhm.
regressing now because he's not being
Mm.
stimulated, you know. And
Yeah.
anyway, it's a sad story, but it has an end, and it's coming. It's coming.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
after that, I'll reassess my life. I have options and I'll see. But my ideal life is to buy a beautiful piece of land and to develop a homestead with him. I don't see myself living in the city ever again. I
Yeah.
I, I love the country.
Maybe.
I
I
love
don't.
the country. The city makes me shop and it makes me just stressed. Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
city's fault.
I had a chance to get a place in the city of Denver, and I was like, no, no, I
Yeah,
don't
no,
like the city.
no,
So I'm kind
no.
of
I,
like,
I
I'm out here where everybody works, though. My son works out here because a lot of the places are like, I guess this is like the Silicon Valley or something. I
oh,
don't know, over
okay.
here where I am, but it's not the city and all the congestion and all
Yeah,
the
all
there's
the
like
traffic.
fields
Yeah,
of, and I'm like, I like it out here. It's not built up.
yeah.
There's
It's more
a little
quiet.
airport, but
Are
it's
you
still
working?
pretty quiet.
Are you
I'm
working or are
always
you looking
working.
for work? You
I'm always
Me
working.
too.
Um,
Yeah, even if I'm not working for someone else, I'm always working for myself. Yeah.
yeah, I'm yeah, wanted to have more time to write. So that's kind of why I stopped.
I would love to do, yeah, more writing and artwork. I would love to do that, but I think I also want to look for a job or something because I'm paying in this. It's an RV resort. Is $800 a month with full hookups, and I can pay that, but the way I see things, if I can make the money, I want to make it so that I don't have
Mhm.
to use my savings or anything else. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I'm gonna find
I'm
ways
using
to.
money for my
Yeah, I don't want
savings.
to do.
So.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I wanna like, even if it's just a 1 day a week job, even if I can be a caregiver for someone, I can still do my stuff and make the money to pay for the RV park instead of spending it. That's what I want to do. So I'm gonna start looking. I don't care. I can work in a farm, in a nursery. I'm not looking for my field. I'm an interior designer. I'm not looking for that kind of work. I don't want to work in corporate. I dislike that so much. But
Mhm.
other jobs. I don't need to make a lot of money just to cover the expenses.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I got money from my dad, and so I want to make money on my writing, but I haven't. I'm just getting started in that, and I did the one uh, independent. Well, I did it with Amazon
Oh,
um,
nice. Nice. I
poetry.
wanna. Yeah, yeah, that's nice. I want to learn about that too. You published a book. I saw one of your I think lives where you were talking about publishing a book in Amazon. Is
Mhm.
it difficult?
Uh, well, with a real publisher, I got ripped off by the publisher of my
Oh,
children's. I got ripped off by this was a vanity publisher. I shouldn't have went with
oh,
them. But I did this. This poem is in this book though.
uh-huh.
Um, and I did this with Amazon self-publishing. But
Oh,
I want to get you have to get a publishing agent
like,
is what I
oh,
hear.
uh,
And I want to try and get find a real publisher for my next book of poetry.
nice.
But yeah.
So how is it easy through Amazon?
Hmm?
Is it easy the process through Amazon?
Oh, this was easy. Yes, this was easy. And I thought this was a step up, but then, they ripped me off and I paid them $3,000 to do
Wow,
the pictures and stuff.
wow,
So I really got
wow,
screwed over. And then I spoke
wow.
out about them on social media and then they tried to sue me for $1 million. It was so
What?
ridiculous. Yes,
Oh
they
my
tried to sue
God.
me. It's Page Publishing. It's called Page
Wow.
Publishing. These people right
Wow. Yeah.
here.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
So,
Do you have a contract?
yeah, thankfully the contract was over. They're not supposed to. I wish this was gone though. I just wish it was gone. It's like nobody buying this online. I don't get anything from it. They get it all. But it is gone. This picture's still up there, but I wish it was totally just not there even because it didn't do anything for myself. It didn't get all I was out, almost $4,000, and then I bought these copies from them for half price. Yeah,
Wow. Wow.
yeah.
That's
We
nice.
went over an hour already. Do you want to hear
Oh
my
my God.
poem?
Yeah,
Do you want to
I
hear
would
my
love to hear.
poem? Yeah,
Yes.
my
I write
elephant
poetry as
poem.
well. Wow.
Cool.
Girl, you and I we have a lot of common interests too.
Yeah. I
I
love
write
San Diego.
also.
San Diego is where I was thinking of moving to, but I decided to
Really?
be here by my son for a
Yeah.
while and just sort
Yeah.
of trying to get my shit together.
Yeah, yeah, no, I totally get it. That's what I'm trying to do, organize, taking a breather, taking a
Yeah,
breather. Yeah.
yeah. And hopefully have time to finish up and find a publisher for because my next book of poetry is almost done. But anyways, so the poem
Oh, shoot.
about from my old book is about the elephant in the room, and so it's like about any sort of problem. And I didn't write it for kids even, but I just thought, I wanted to get going with my next thing, which was, which I wanted to be the poetry. That's why I don't get a real job. I want
Yeah.
that to take off, and I need to do more
Yeah.
poetry right now, like my food, and I'm jumping rope, it's like a short
Yeah.
too. Of my jumping rope are my highest viewed videos and my cooking videos, but I need to do more videos of my poems.
It's a lot of work. A lot
Hmm?
of work.
Yeah, and I'm
It's a
learning to
lot of
edit
work.
videos. So, but it's about the
Yeah.
elephant.
Oh, tell us, read it. Go for it.
Oh, I know it by heart. Was there ever
Oh,
an elephant in your room? When it walked, it went boom. You tried to deny it, but you couldn't hide it. Where can you hide an elephant? Oh no, that's a cat, you try to say, or maybe a bat. It will fly away. If you can't admit it, you can't quit it. Go ahead, face it. Can you trace it? Could the truth set you free? Or will they all laugh at me? Who are they, and why do we care if they laugh? They have a hyena in their room. That's so much worse than just an elephant. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time, 1 day, 2 day, 3, day by day, these things I pray. I have a higher power who created elephants. Maybe he can take care of it. I wonder what he'll do. Will he take it to the zoo? What? People will come from miles around to see the greatest show in town, the elephant. He now does tricks, and people pay to get their kicks. God can take your ashes and give you beauty. You thought you had to sacrifice. Everyone must pay their price. If I give him the elephant, he'll die. But the ringmaster doesn't work that way. The elephant will live another day. He'll sing and dance because he got a second chance. The circus is a place of joy and wonder because the ringmaster has a plan. Trust the elephant in his hands.
oh. Do you have the copyrights to it?
Yeah.
It's a good poem. I like it. It's a little Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, I was inspired by Dr. Seuss, and I did like all the
I
pictures
love the rhythm.
I had them do.
Oh,
I showed them what I told them what I wanted for each of the pictures, and a couple of them are inspired by Dr. Seuss because I read like
yeah.
all those books to my kids when I was little, and I did the see could the truth set you free. I did. Oh, and I did the little the elephant bat
Oh,
and elephant cat.
cute.
And
That's a really good one.
yeah, well, that's basically what I paid them for, and then I got ripped off and didn't get my royalties for the book.
How did that even?
That's,
Wow, you couldn't fight it. That's so cool.
well, when I had the money I was going through I was still paying for my my second divorce lawyer because I had to fire the first one because she was shady, and without my knowledge, didn't put in for my
Spousal
alimony.
support.
Yeah, it's like what the heck? That was the only reason my
That's
husband,
so essential.
huh?
That's so
It,
essential. That's
yeah, and it
basic.
was the only reason my husband was contesting it is because he thought spousal support was in it, and then he contested it, and then he was like, he's the one that said it to me. He's like, this doesn't have alimony in it. And I was like, what? No, yes, it does, because I couldn't believe it because I thought
Yeah.
she knew that was supposed to be in there. And that wasn't even like why I had fired her at first. She was just so condescending and mean and was getting on to me
Oh
for
wow.
not finding the job. And I'm like, really? This is my lawyer? And she's talking like my ex and being like, and it was
Oh.
because she thought I was going to get a job. She thought I was just going to get a job or just find someone else or something.
Oh my God.
You know, and hey, there's Brandon. Hi, Brandon. Hello.
Get yourself a fingerprint clearance card, okay, and get an Article 9 training, okay, to show the judge, okay. We'll be praying for you and your son, Claudia. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Prayers. I believe in prayers. All their darkness will come to light. Yes. Yes. 100%. You will see.
Mm-hmm.
This will come where I used to live in Phoenix. Used to be decent, but now we have crime daily and helicopter flying. Yeah. So you. Yeah. Yeah. Right. They saw your creation, your poet.
Mm-hmm.
If you all want to read a good book, and the book is called The Power. It's a very good book. It helped me out a lot. Okay, I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah. They stole it and made me pay for it. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Was,
That you give them the material, and you pay for it, and then they get
yeah.
benefits of it. That's
And
horrible.
then they had the audacity to try to sue me, and ended up by just
Wow.
like when I had the money, when I sold my house in Georgia, I paid off my debt. I paid off all the debt. Because I was trying, like the house I was in, I was doing Airbnb. I couldn't find
Uh-huh.
a regular job, so I did Airbnb and rented out rooms in my home.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And yeah, yeah, but the house
Did
was
it
like,
work?
it worked for a little bit. I did it for 2 years. Um,
Wow.
and then, well, yeah, it sustained me. I had trouble I couldn't, like the
You know,
only,
it's difficult to find a job. Like for me, like even I realized I applied to a lot of jobs just to see how things. But people will not hire older people. They won't tell
yeah,
you that. But why would they when
yeah,
there's young people and that's what they
yeah,
want,
there's
fresh
so many young
grad?
people looking for a
Yeah,
job.
yeah. And with the new aspiration, they pay them less and all of that. There's no reason to hire us.
Yeah. And I think people would look at me and be like, "Oh,
It's
she
gonna be
doesn't need a job or something." And be like, and I was getting by, and I did get the spousal support because I hired a new lawyer, but then I was paying off that lawyer, and I was paying off the credit cards. Like, what
Isn't
happened?
that horrible? Like you like waste like I have wasted like not right now $10,000 on this deal. That money could have gone to down payment for land or to buy. Now I wasted in the court system. I am so angry about that. You know
Mm,
what I mean? Like I shouldn't have to be spending this money.
yeah,
Just to show them that it's a failed system. Oh, it is. It is upsetting, isn't it?
yeah, that's
Attorneys.
gonna be worth it though when you get your son back though.
Yeah, yeah,
Gonna
yeah.
be like, yeah, I had that
It's temporary.
dilemma, and then so when I couldn't when I first realized, like, hey, they're ripping me off. And then what was kind of neat is that a lawyer was staying at my Airbnb.
Oh,
I had the
okay.
contract, and she said, let me see it. And she looked it over, and she said, well, the good thing about this is that it's over. They can't keep selling your book after it was
Oh,
September 2018. It was 2018, I think. And they couldn't keep selling it. And I was like, good, they need to stop. Um, and it didn't even stop when it was supposed to. But I was in debt because, like, I was using before the divorce, I was using these credit cards that were paid automatically out of my husband's account that I set up. I set up the automatic payment. I took care of all the
yeah.
money for him. I set everything up, and I was using those credit cards, and I knew that like in the divorce, I'm going to have to pay off this. I knew that, but for the time being, before we got divorced, I was using those credit cards. And then when the divorce came, then I got those credit cards. So I had like 20,000. Um, I think maybe it was even more than that. I think maybe it was 40, up to $40,000 to pay off. And so, but the house was paid off. He was paying off the house for me, the smaller house.
Oh,
He
that's
built a
good.
bigger house, which he kept. And then, so, um, so when I sold the house, I got cash for the house, paid off all my debt, paid off my car, because after I bought the RV, then I sold my car. And So I was in a better spot. So when I was in the St. Louis area, I started looking for a lawyer, but I couldn't find one. They want, it's like a special kind of
A
lawyer, right?
retainer. They want
Public
a big
lawyer.
retainer.
Hmm? Yeah,
They want a big retainer first.
yeah. And so I just ignored it, and I didn't even like get a lawyer to defend, because first lawyers, I found out about the lawsuit against me because these lawyers contacted me in New York and said, these people will represent you, these people are suing you. And I was just like, good luck with that. You, what the heck? And it ended up
Suing you
being,
over what?
they're trying to get, because I was speaking out about them on social media. Because I said I
Oh,
supposedly lost them business. Well, good. I did a review of the company, a review and about my book being stolen. It's on my blog, and and then I did a video about them suing me, and
oh.
oh oh yeah, she's got an idea, and you can use them as character reference.
Yeah, I actually was interviewing for a disabled person that I was going to take care of him.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But you know what? Yeah. But I took care of my son for his first 10 years of life. It's like I had 80% custody. Like he got remarried, and when he got remarried, everything went down. Everything went down. Everything got
Your
ugly.
ex got me married.
Huh?
Your ex got one when your ex got
Yeah.
remarried.
Yeah. Because before that, we were working it out, the visitations, the custody, everything. But he got remarried, and then while he was newlywed, he asked me to get back together. And she found out, and everything crashed. And then I became the ugly person for what he did.
Oh my
Isn't
goodness.
that so typical? Like,
Yeah, see, I became the ugly person
yeah,
too in my
yeah,
divorce, and it's just like, you know,
whatever, the truth
the bad
will
guy. Everything's my
prevail.
fault.
Yeah,
Scapegoat. Everything's
yeah,
all your fault.
exactly. And you know what she said, that I didn't understand English good enough. And I'm like, and in my mind, I knew right away what version he told her. And then I thought, okay, I love you is an international phrase. Like you can understand I love you anywhere. But I didn't want to argue with her because I knew I wasn't going to win, and it didn't matter to me anyway.
Ain't that the truth? When there's a greedy
Oh,
rich
yeah, it
man,
got
it gets
really
ugly.
ugly. Yeah.
Yeah.
For
So
me,
that's what kind of happened with my brother too, because I was staying on my brother's ranch, and it's just a couple months since his wife died. My sister-in-law passed away. I cared for her before she passed away, and then he gets this woman renting out his house on the ranch, and she didn't like. She lied. She said I filmed her grandkids to put on
oh
YouTube.
my
Yeah, she
gosh,
lied
that's
to
a
him.
huge accusation. She wanted to frame you. Oh my God.
Oh my,
That's,
yeah, yeah. He knew it wasn't true. No, I knew he didn't know it. He knew it wasn't true. He knew it wasn't true because he asked me, "Did you film her
people can
kids for you?" And I
know.
was like,
Oh my God.
"No." But he didn't like it.
People
I
don't
got
know
on a
how.
live on the. I was using the internet and it wasn't working because I wasn't close enough to the house, and I went up by the house where she was renting the house where I was parked. She didn't like me there, and so I just left. But I was like,
Mr.
oh,
Timmy is saying good night.
good night, Timmy. Yeah, we've gone over hour, so
Yeah, okay.
it's been
No, Linda, my
fun.
son is happy, but she was asking. Yeah, every state, just remember, every state has different, yeah. Do you do any live stream on there, YouTube? I can come and support you. Oh, that is so sweet. Thank you
Yeah.
so much, Mr. Timmy. I will let you know when that happens again. Good night, Timmy Ray.
Yeah.
Timmy Ray.
Yeah, you went a
Oh,
few. You don't go
there,
regularly. You just go every once in a
no,
while.
I don't. Yeah, just once in a while. I don't do regular because I'm trying to keep up with the once a week video, and
Mhm.
I'm very very anal about my videos, even though sometimes I may not show. But I work a lot on them, so they take me a long time. So I don't have time more than
Yeah.
that, you know.
Yeah, I want to do that too. I'm just learning how to edit now. I
Yeah,
mean, that's how like
yeah.
not serious about YouTube I was,
Right,
And
right. No, for me, I'm getting like, for me, it's not time to give up now because I'm almost there, you know?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, me neither. I'm hoping to get to 1,000. I'm hoping to get monetized. I was thinking by Christmas, but now it's not going to be by Christmas, but probably next year, hopefully. So,
Yeah. When you go to the RTR, you're going to get a lot of subscribers. I get a lot of subscribers when I went to the RTR.
hmm
That's going to help. I need to do more of that, like meetups and meet more people and go to big events. And I don't do that enough because, again, I'm just running out of time for everything. It's funny because I don't work for someone else. I work for myself, but I'm short on time all the time. I'm always doing something,
yeah, me too. That's
you
the
know?
same with me,
Yeah.
and I just like that's what I do. And I've thought about because a lot of places are hiring around here, and especially for Christmas. And I go to Target and they're hiring, but
Yeah.
I just got money from my dad, and but I don't want to. I want to save that because I
Yeah.
eventually want to
Exactly.
buy a place. I do want to buy Stickton's bricks, maybe in California. Um, I had wanted to
Well,
get a place in the San Diego area.
but don't. You
That's,
will overpay. You will overpay. Just
yeah.
go near California if you love it so much. It's
hmm
just so
Are there
expensive,
places?
right?
There's different places in California where it's cheaper.
Yeah. Like Bakersfield, Victorville, places like that, right? Yeah.
hmm
Yeah. Yeah, I guess
Outside of
so. Borrego Springs, Ensa. I was looking there too. I just don't like the politics of California. I just couldn't stand it.
hmm yeah, my brother can't stand the politics in California.
Yeah. But to tell me how to live my life and how I should wear my mask, like it's not good enough. Like I don't even want to get there because it makes me angry. Like, oh, I just can't. I feel that I have the right at my age to be left alone and do whatever I want. Maybe I'm just too a rebel. I don't know. Well, we are being over an hour and a half.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for coming in.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thanks for
Fun.
being
Thank you, Red.
here. Lindy, none of my friends from oh well Lindy was from Glow. I met Lindy at Glow. Lindy went to bed. But yeah, thanks so much. This was fun.
Thank you. Yeah, it was fun. Nice to see you, and maybe we'll connect another time.
Yes. Good night,
And let's
everybody.
keep in touch. Good night. Mwah. Ciao. Ciao,
Mwah.
everybody.
And Red will pray for you, and you pray for Red. That's what I always say.
That's right. Thank you.
And we'll pray for
Ciao, everybody.
Claudia.
Mwah.
Everything's gonna
Thank
go
you.
great.
Yes. Thank you. Bye.
Good night, everybody.